Well, let's get started, shall we? Getting nice and relaxed. After the weekend, just opening up in all directions. Slowly, like the sun coming over the horizon, stretching out your fingers, stretching out all of your joints. Good stuff. All right. Got to catch that last one there. Well, let's get started, shall we? Getting nice. Yeah, there we go. I had to shut myself up there. So opening up nice and wide, feeling good and grounded right in the heels. And we're just going to relax. Letting go. And then rising. So it is Meditative Monday. The best way to start off the week, relaxing. Not giving into those Monday blues, not worried about what the week has in store, but just relaxing, being happy that the week has once again returned and gives you a new opportunity to do all sorts of fun stuff out there. And as the hands rise this time, let's embrace that big tree by sinking the chi here. Just relax. With each motion, feel yourself soften, becoming the water. So as you breathe in, you feel yourself inflate. And then you breathe out and feel yourself just relax and let go. And let's embrace that big tree here. Big tree, and we're going to spread it out. Open up as far as we can reach. Past it, and then release. Coming back. And then open up, just the waves shifting back and forth. Nothing to worry about. No worries about getting it right, wrong, or indifferent. If I go one way, you go the other. Remember today, I don't care. It's all about just embracing the flow. And the looser we are, just like water, the easier it is to bounce off the rocks as we fall. And we create those beautiful water patterns like buttermilk falls up there at the Delaware River Water Gap. Let's bring it in, sink it down. And I want you to shift just to 1 foot. And we're going to step out and just a little push. Just push and release. Drawing it back and we push. Now it's Meditative Monday. So the goal here, if there is even such a thing in Tai Chi, is to let go, is to feel like one, from your heels all the way to the tip of your head. And if you're not there, don't worry about it. Just feel your whole body moving. All right. Now, as the hands come back, we're going to cross them. Bring them down. And then open up nice and wide. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. One more. All right, now, on this one, we're going to step back. So breathe in. And we're going to push. So let's push out. And let it back. Just like we did before. Now, if you feel like your arms are moving separate from your legs, just slow down. Sink a little more. Keeping those heels nice and grounded. Let the tendrils, your leg bones, dig out just like little roots. Digging through the soil, strengthening your contact with the earth. All right, let's take those hands. We're going to cross in front. And open all the way up. Deep breath in. Letting the world in. Letting the sun rise and seeing all of the mountains come into focus. And maybe there's a stream that cuts through those mountains. Or perhaps you see some deer bounding through the woods from far away. Not quite as camouflaged as they like to think they are. But we're just off in the distance, maybe on another mountain, taking in the mountain we're seeing. Let's do it one more time. Excellent. Now we're going to step back. So let's rise and step back. And the legs a little further apart now, taking that good energy, breathing it in, expelling it out. Breathe it in and expel it out. Now let's get low, nice and low here. Gather that energy and let's raise it up right in front. Picking it up, letting it drift, and then let it drop. Let it drop. And we'll get low, digging down into the garden once more, lifting up. And let's go right back in. Nice and low. And rise up, rise up. Lifting the earth, tilling within. Let's flip the earth the other way. We're going to come up about heart height and then drop. And then lift it up by the body. Push it out deeper into the garden. Our little garden at the base of the mountain, a little stream right there by us. Hearing the lap of the water as the brook gently bubbles next to your garden. And you just tilt away in the shadow or in the gleam of the mountain, depending on which side you find yourself. Excellent. Now as the hands shift down, I want you to sink over to one side. And a gentle tap with the heel. Just finding that balance as you shift. A gentle tap. Now I'm looking at myself as we're going here. I realize I got a little tension, so I'm going to let that tension go. And just drift. Spine. Nice and extended. You yourself just expanded between each vertebrae, as if every bone in your body were breathing, expanding you out, strengthening you. Excellent. Hopefully I won't lose a sock this time. Let's take this hand. We're going to extend together. Remember, the object today is not to arrive anywhere. The object is just to be in the moment. It doesn't matter how many vegetables or fruit we have to plant. There goes another seed right there, right in the ground. It doesn't matter when the tide comes in or out. We're just here. Me, with you. Well, let's use both hands. We're going to get a little dirtier in our garden. Little play the peapod. And we'll gather some more seeds, stick them in the ground. Excellent. And let's go for one more. Whole body moving together, you moving just like the brook behind you. Let's embrace the big tree. Just like all those trees going up the mountain. Just like the mountain grew all at once. You move with it as well, expanding and contracting. And now let's reach up. Reach up on one side, doesn't matter which. Just catch your mountain. Catch that moon. Encircling everything, taking in the entire picture all at once. Your garden. The cottage, the bubbling brook, mountain. Where's the sun? Where are the clouds? Here are the chipmunks and little rodents scurry underfoot, just out of sight, maybe peeking out of curiosity. Excellent. All right, let's embrace that big tree again. And breathe in. Just wiggle in those fingers. Let's do it on the other side. Wiggle them up. There you go. Swimming upstream, swimming downstream. Now, we're going to take the other hand. Whichever hand that was, take it up. And count. And we'll open up again, but this time let the hands just drop. We're going to shift and play the peapod. Once more. So let's dig a root. Plant a seed. Very nice. Now on this one, we're going to do a little extra work. We're going to till the land a little bit. So let's embrace that moon. Gather up all of your tools. Gather up your seeds, and we're going to step out. Now hold them with you. We're going to survey the garden as we walk back and forth, seeing where we need to plant things and where things are flourishing. And after some good inventory, let's take that bottom hand, release some more seeds. Digging into our bag, releasing out. Now, we don't want to ignore, forget that backside. So let's get that ready. We're going to dig. As we release, pick up some more seeds. Sprinkle them into your hand there. Get rid of the last of them. And pick up some more seeds. Just scooping them up. Letting them drop. And letting it go out. All right. Let's plant some more. Let's drop them down. We're going to stick them in the ground. So we'll step back. Play the peapod. Checking the stalks. Sticking those seeds into the ground. It's soft. We've just tilled it. The ground is just beautiful. It's cold between your toes, but it's soft and gentle on your heels. Let's grab some more seeds, embracing the moon. And just hold it. We got to survey this side now. Let's just survey. What do you have planted? Picture it. Where's the sun? In the sky. And let's get those seeds ready. Let's scoop them up. Toss them out. Excellent. Anywhere they want to go. We're going to let the universe decide. Let the winds decide where we're going to grow. We're going to walk by later. Stick them a little deeper in the ground. But we need some more, right? So on this one, as we spread one, let's drop that other hand into the satchel. Pick up some more seeds, sprinkle them down, and toss them out once more. Excellent. So we're moving a little slower today, and that's okay. Nice little gentle pace. We really want to pay attention to how the world comes together, both in the garden that we ourselves made, and in the brook, the mountain, and the forest that the earth has made. And seeing as how we came out of the earth, I guess the earth kind of made this garden as well, didn't it? Excellent. All right, here we go. Bring it back. Got a lot of seeds out there. Let's plant them. Excellent. And because we've tilled the soil, because we're good and rooted, it doesn't take much, just a little touch to get it nice and deep. Nice and deep. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, let's embrace that big tree now. Still moving, gently, gently. Breathing in as we expand. Breathing out as we sink. And this time, one hand to the ceiling, one hand to the floor. And we're going to drop. And a little squeak. But just like picking up the wheat, right? Getting one of those grinding wheels, grinding it along, making the seeds, the chaff, and the actual stalk in the flour. Excellent. All right, now we got to do something with that flour. So let's put that flour away, put it in its bag, and we'll scoop up a little more. We've ground it. Good. Let's do one more, and then we can try it on the other side. So let's go to that other mill down the river, and let's grind its wheel. But gently, just letting the force of gravity and the motion do all of the work. Excellent. All right, on this next one, we've ground them down. Let's collect it up, store it away, and go off to the other side. It's a bountiful, bountiful harvest for us. So we've got lots to give, lots to collect. Boy, was it good, wasn't it good? All right, let's continue with our circles here, but we're going to do the circles together. So a little gather, bring it over, and the other side gathers, brings it over. Very good. Very good indeed. All right, mixing the flour with water, creating all those pieces that we need to make bread rise. And once we're ready, once we're good and situated, let's put our little concoction into the oven. Let's step over and just sink. Let that flour settle. Rise and sink. Waiting for that yeast to bolster. Breathes. Lifting the weight. Well, what's bread without a little sugar? So let's take that sugar hand and that salt hand and just put it on in there. Getting it into the mix. As the wheat causes that bread to just pulse for a moment. Now we need to find a lid. So let's take that lid and let's bring it in. Excellent. Closing the oven door here. Just to make sure that it works. All right, now let's put our loaf of bread into the oven. So we're going to open. Let's step out. Open that door. Push the bread on in. Good. Let's try that again. We're going to grab another loaf. Stick it into the oven. Push it in all the way. And we'll do that again. Bountiful, bountiful harvest. We got some work ahead of us. Excellent. Now let's try it on the other side. So we'll circle in, mixing up more flour and water. Coming on over, and then letting the yeast work again. New batch, new batch. Of course we need that salt and sugar. So let's drop it. Let's make sure it gets into our loaf. Now, this is not how you make bread. But this is how we visualize our journey. So let's get our cover ready and let the top of the loaf rise to the edge, opening up. All that life in something that didn't seem to be moving when we mixed it. Now it's alive and vibrant, just like us. Let's put it into the oven. We're going to sing. Stepping out, open the door, stick it in. Excellent. Pushing it right into the oven there, closing the door, gathering up more. Don't want to let that heat out. That messes up our preheat. Well, it turns out we're so good, we got to do the side to side here. So let's gather our flour. Just to make sure that we remember, let's watch the yeast. Let's add the salt. Let's let it rise a little more, capping the top of our loaf. Now let's stick it in the oven. Open the door, push that loaf in. Good. Let's go to the other side. And once again, sinking. Salt. rise. Bring it in. And let's put it in the oven. Excellent. All right, let's do it side to side just a couple of times. I really enjoy this. And you see how fluid it all is? You're in the zone now, picking up your flour, grabbing the water, mixing them together, adding your salt, pushing it right into the oven. You're making loaves now, but you'll be making pizza here soon enough. Let's do one more, stepping out. Excellent. Last one. Let's embrace that big tree. Leaving the mill, coming back out to the outside. The heat from the oven breaks as the cool from the creek and the winds from the top of the mountain meet you as you come back to your garden. Excellent. Let's take this hand. Now, we're going to go to our brook. Let's pick up the water and just begin to collect it. We're going to be our own irrigation system here, collecting the water and then spreading it over the garden. We'll get the front at first, but they always get all the attention because they're closest to the creek. So let's shift, and step in to get over here in the corner. And we'll stay right here just for a moment, because then we got to go the other way. Make sure that that other corner hasn't been ignored. Excellent. And we spend a little bit of time here, nothing too crazy. Just letting the water lift and then letting it go. Let's step out. And on this time, we need an actual waterer. So we'll grab the pot and let's spread that water out. Spread it out right over the garden. And we need more. So we'll pump it a little more and let that creek water just spray all over. We could even get the side of the house. The kids were out there last night. There's a little mud on there. We can just wash that off. All right. Let's go back to our creek. Gather that water up. And just float with it. Very nice. Now, of course, we got to get both sides. We need a little harmony. So let's pick up that flower pot again. And let those waters spread out. And maybe you've got carrots, potatoes, strawberries at the lower side. And maybe you've got some tall stalks, some wheat, and corn growing in your garden as well. And we have to make sure we get them all. But this one right here, this is only getting the tall one. So let's come back. And we gather some more water. It's just getting the tall ones, the close ones. We need to get the tall ones in the rear as well. So let's step in. Let's step all the way out, nice and wide. Excellent. Enjoying, watching, knowing that even though nothing's really happening other than the dirt getting a little, changing color, getting a little muddy, all of life is taking shape by your hand. But we still have those low fruits and vegetables. So let's get a little lower. We're going to come back and make sure that water gets deep. But at first, it's just close. What's closest to the brook gets it first. So we'll just take care of that. Let's get some more water here. And float back. And we're going to try the same thing, just on the other side. Grabbing that flower pot, letting the water spread. Close at first, Then we make sure we get the back of the garden. Good. Let's do one more. But we have to get that low side, so let's come back. Get the ones that are close first. Get some strawberries. That way when travelers come down the brook, they can see that beautiful, beautiful red. Maybe some of them are still green, fresh off the vine, or fresh on the vine. Let's grab some more water. Excellent. Now we have to get those low vegetables in the rear as well. So let's get our tall ones in the rear. And we're going to have to get a little lower. We have to get through the garden. And let's bring it back. Ooh, it's deep there. Let's try another groove. Not quite. Bring it back. One more. Excellent. Bring it back. We found the right aisle. Let's go down. Creep through. Breathing in. Breathing out. And it looks like we're at the end of our pail here, so let's grab some more water. And do it on the other side. Grabbing that flower pot. Opening up the waters. Across your garden. And bring it back. Let's get one more. That one in the back looks a little thirsty. Now let's get the bottom one. Yin and yang. All those low-lying fruits and vegetables. They don't get as much sun as their taller brothers. So we make sure we get all the way through. Oh, there's that aisle again. We're going to have to go around that. And let's get another aisle. We're going to have to go around that one. Here's another one. Let's go through. Only two left, but one of them's blocked. Oh, no. That's all right. We'll get it from the back end by going down the other lane. Let's grab some more water. Excellent. We're pros at this now. So little flower pots. We spray it all the way out. And then let's get all the way in the back. Knowing that the mist from the water is going everywhere. And by taking care of the back, taking care of that which is furthest away from the source, helps everything from the source on. Excellent. Let's grab that big tree and bring it back. Bring it back to the front. Deep breath in. That tree nourished by the same brook, nourishing your garden now. Excellent. So feeling good and centered and trying. Let's get a lock on our time. Let's take this hand and float over. And we'll shift again. Everything arriving at the same time. And on this one, I want you to turn toward the wall. And we'll turn back toward the other wall. Excellent. Embracing that move. Getting ready. All right, on this one, let's step in, gathering all of our works. Let's lay it out. Everything that we've done, lay it out before you. And there's a little more, so bring it back. Lay it all out. As far as you can see, up the mountain, to the edge of the brook. Maybe we have a few things in the water itself. And all the scope of what you've done right in front of you. Let's reach. And we're going to go up and over, change our perspective. Because we need to build a fence, we want to make sure those little critters don't eat all of our stuff. But not a fence so big that the little critters can't find any of the stuff. So we just build where we need to. And that's it. And then once we get to our boundary, let those fence posts sit. Good. Let's reach. We're going to go back to the other side. Now that we have our fence posts and our boundaries and lines out, we'll go back to the other side of the garden. And let's start rolling out the fencing. Making sure it's just big enough that the little chipmunks, they can still get through. We like to see them in and out of the field there. Excellent. All right, now on this next one, we got to do the same thing on the other side. So let's take this, go under, up and over. Excellent. As far as you can reach. So we can roll back. Rolling back. Very nice. Toss it forward. Draw it down. Rolling out the paths. Working with nature, not against it. Not trying to block anything. Excellent. All right, take this hand. We're going to go underneath. Circle around. Very nice. Same thing. Now, let's bring it all together. And push. Time to build a little dam right there at the water. We want it to flow. But we need to channel that water in. So let's come back. Bring it together. And push and let it go. The waters rise and then they rise over the dam. Very nice. Draw it back. Bring it all together. Deep breath in. Now let's take that hand. We're going to go across the sea. Across the entire garden. And the entire brook. The entire mountain. And head to the other side. Very nice. Rolling that foundation, letting the rivers go where they need to, while you build the dam on the other side. And then once it's built, the waters rise, and then they fall over the edge. And it's like we were never there. Let's come back. And just draw through. Securing the dam, the mortar, making sure there's plenty of space for the water to go through. You're just taking what you need for your garden. Make it easier next time. Excellent. Let's go one more. Nothing rushed. Nature hurries nothing. Yet everything finishes exactly when it needs to. Everything gets done. And we build the same way. Working with nature. Like a sail on a ship. Instead of against it. Like a pole driver all the time. And you can see the difference when we work with nature. We're less destructive. We find more harmony, more uses out of it. When we fight it, we end up becoming our own obstacle. Since we're growing our garden to amazing status here, watching it bloom, being fed from our efforts, being fed from our newly dammed creek, and being protected, allowed just the sunlight it needs from the mountain. Let's open it up in front and embrace the big tree. And now we go forward knowing that that garden is lush and full, that we can feed ourselves, those we love, and even our friends and guests, maybe some strangers, those in need. Because we worked with ourselves, we worked with nature, and we got it all done in one shot. Let's drop those hands and open up our garden, our mind, our heart, to the world around us. By letting go, we understand that we can only gain. By owning nothing, we end up owning everything. So let's let those hands just trickle down, trickle down, trickle down. And we're going to go behind, and just slide, 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 slide. And bring those hands forward when you're ready. Let them slide and come on up one vertebrae at a time. Count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it bloom. Let's do that one more time. We're going to bring the feet together. Just like one of your corn stalks goes into the ground with the seeds and then grows out, blooming, rising. Let those leaves expand over the shoulders, behind the head, and let it just drift. Let it drift. It's going to bounce though, so let's bounce it up. Over the heart, gathering, taking what we need, filling so that we have what we need, and then letting what we don't go, giving it back, preparing it for others. Let's open all the way up. Very nice. Let's do one more here. As we bounce, again, gathering. And then drawing in. And then taking what we need, giving it back. That is the way. That is the key to happiness here. Let's bring that diamond together and push out. Pushing out from the heart, from you to me, to the rest of the Tai Chi world and the non-Tai Chi world. Giving your love, giving your peace, giving your acceptance so others can do the same with you, relaxing down. And with our garden fully grown and everything in peace, take our bow and give yourselves a round of applause. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So with that, for our participants here, I will return your freedom of speech, or at least invite you to unmute yourself. That's apparently a thing we do now. All right, I'm going to